Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite Glennie here, and today I'm doing something totally different. It's not a makeup tutorial. I'm not doing any reviews on any products. Today I'm just sitting down and letting you guys know about my Mrs. Universe South Africa journey. As you can tell by the title of the video, I made it to the semi-finalist, so yay! So yeah, if you guys want to find out more about my journey to the Mrs. Universe South Africa pageant, stay tuned. Remember to like, to share, and to subscribe to my channel. To those of you that are coming back and that are consistently watching my videos, thank you so much. I appreciate it, you guys. You have no idea. And to the new people, the new subbies, hi and welcome, and remember to subscribe. So let's get into it. Okay, everybody, let's talk. Let's talk, shall we talk? So yeah, I'm sure a lot of you know by now that I made it to the semi-finalist of the Mrs. Universe South Africa pageant. And it surprised me as much as I'm sure it surprised a whole lot of you. I decided to enter the pageant a couple of weeks ago, actually. For some odd reason, on my Facebook page, the posts about the Mrs. Universe pageant, it kept popping up, you know, time and time and again. So the one day I decided, let me click on it, let me go see what it's all about. So I went to the website, I checked it out, and I was like, I don't know, maybe I'll enter, maybe I won't, but I left it, you know. This has been going on since like November last year, so I just ignored it this whole time until the one day I was like, you know what, I don't know why this thing keeps popping up. So I sent an email through to the email address, and I was like, what is this about? I'm not sure what it is, because I know there's Mrs. South Africa, and Mrs. South Africa, the winner goes and competes at the Mrs. World. I didn't know about Mrs. Universe South Africa. So yeah, so I sent them an email. I'm like, what is this about? Please give me more information. And they were very quick to respond. They tell me what the pageant is about. So I was like, you know what, this doesn't sound bad. Maybe I should enter, I don't know. So I still took some time to think about it until they sent out information. They sent out information to say they're having an introductory workshop where if you're thinking about entering, you know, you should come through. They encourage us to come through because they'll be giving more information about what the pageant is about, expectations, and all of that. So I booked and I went for the intro workshop, and when I was there, I met really, really fabulous women who also happen to be now semi-finalists. So a lot of them went through to the semi-finalists, which is nice. And I was convinced, you know, during that workshop that this is something that I actually want to do. To be quite honest with you, naturally, I'm a very shy person. I'm not, you know, a social butterfly. I really am not. When I go into a room that's full of people, I normally want to find a corner where I'm gonna just stay in my corner and mind my own business. That's just the kind of person that I am. So it surprised me to see myself wanting to actually enter this competition, but I think it's because of when I was there, you know, when they were explaining what the pageant is about, you know, something in me clicked, and I was like, you know what, I want to do this. So I decided to enter, and I made it to the semi-finalists, you guys. I am a Mrs. Universe South Africa semi-finalist. Even to say that, to me, it still feels so unreal. Like, I feel like somebody's gonna pinch me and say, wake up, you know, type of a thing, because it hasn't sunk in. I don't think it has. But I'm very excited about this journey. It's something that I'm looking forward to very, very much. And there's a couple of reasons that I decided to enter. So I'm just gonna go through them quickly, so that just to let you guys in on a little bit about who I am, because I feel like a lot of the times I'm just sitting here putting my makeup on and talking about hair and all of these things, but I have not really sat down to give a little piece of me to you guys. So there's a couple of reasons why I decided to enter. The first one being, I want to do something for myself. As a woman, as a mother, a lot of the times we do so much for everybody else, and we put other people as priority and their needs. And a lot of the times we forget about ourselves and our needs. Our needs take a back seat and that type of a thing. So I wanted to do something that was all for me, so it came at the right time because I'm on like a spiritual journey. I am on a self-discovery journey where there's been a lot of challenges in the last 2 years that have basically pushed me to where I am today. At first I never saw or never got the message that God was trying to send me because I'm human. You always think it's just part of life, things happen, blah blah blah. But I eventually, I had my aha moment late last year sometime. I remember the day very, very well. I was just sitting at home alone, minding my own business. And there was just this thought that came to me that, God is trying to tell me so many things and I cannot keep ignoring him. I need to hear him out and what the message is behind all those things that were happening in my life. So I decided that I wanted to get closer to God. So I spoke to my family about it and we've been going to church ever since then. And it has helped me so much in terms of there's so much peace that I have. I used to battle a lot with, not having peace, and for a very long time, I was angry at a lot of people. I was angry at God, because I believed that he let all those bad things happen to me. Meanwhile, what I didn't realize is that although those things were happening to me, I got through them in one piece. And a lot of the instances, I would not have been able to get through them if it wasn't for God. So I was just looking at the bad things that were happening instead of looking at how merciful God is and how loving he is, that although I've had tough situations, I went through them and I'm here, I'm still in one piece, I'm still alive, and I'm so grateful for that, So that aha moment came to me like, oh my gosh, God loves me so much that even though there were these things that happened to me, he carried me through those situations. So yeah, it's one of the reasons why I decided to enter, because I just felt like I needed something good happening in my life, just something, wow, I did that. A lot of people don't know, but pageants are a lot of work, you guys, you have no idea. A lot of people think that you enter the pageant and all you're going to do is just walk the ramp and they're going to ask you typical pageant questions and that's it. There is actually so much into pageants that it opened my eyes as well, because I was one of those people who just thought, oh, well, you just have to look pretty and have a great body and be able to walk, like a model, and that's it. But my eyes are now opened. I know that there's a lot of work that goes into it. For me to even be able to progress to the next step, which is the finalist, there's so much work that I need to do in the next couple of months. And it's one of the other reasons why I wanted to enter, because it's very challenging. I wanted to see how far can I take this? Can I achieve those things? And it's very exciting. It really is. Although it's a lot of work, it's very exciting. It's something I'm looking forward to say, here's my to-do list for the pageant, and I've done this, I've done that, and I've achieved that. And it kind of like reignited a fire in me that for a long time, I feel like it had died. There's so much I want to do. I have so many ideas. I feel like I'm like alive again, and I'm sure a lot of women can relate. When you get married and when you have kids, it almost as if, there's a part of you that, I won't say it dies, but it comes down and you ignore it. You ignore it because there's so many other things that you're focusing on. And I feel like that part of me is here, it's back, it's alive. It's like, I'm here, and I'm very excited about it. So yes, it's an exciting journey. The other reason I wanted to enter is because the platform for the Mrs. Universe South Africa pageant is domestic violence and abuse, and it is a topic that's very close to my heart. It's something that I can relate to. It's something I went through for about about 2 years between the ages of like 18 to 20. You know, I was in a relationship that was toxic, that was violent. So it's a topic that's very close to my heart that I feel that we don't talk about enough. A lot of the times, because you know, society has this thing of protecting the abusers, you know, the men that are inflicting the abuse on women. And I'm not saying it's just women who get abused, because there are men who get abused as well. So it's something that I feel I want to talk about, number one, because I've never spoken about it. It's only a few close people that are close to me that know about my story. They don't even know the full story, you know. So it's something I feel like I'm ready to talk about almost 20 years later. And I feel like this platform is gonna give me exactly, you know, that voice that I never had. It's amazing how when you receive that sash with the Mrs. Universe South Africa title on it, there is something in you that lights up, you know, that spark that says, I'm here, what can I do with this? How can I help others? And I'm very excited about that, because I not only get to go through this journey and discover myself and push myself and challenge myself, but I get to empower women and to almost like confirm or to testify to them that it doesn't matter what situation you're in right now or you've been in, you can get out of it, and you can get out of it just fine. And I am a living testimony of that, because I went through it and here I am, you know, still pretty and still living my life, you know. So for me, it's something that I felt it resonates with me, and I feel very strongly about and passionate about. And having this platform is just gonna help me with getting my voice heard and getting the word out there on what we can do as society, as the government, you know, the people of South Africa, what we can do to curb this problem, because it is a problem. Right, so the other reason I decided to enter is because I just felt like I needed some fun in my life, you know, something I haven't done before. I am a very shy person, like I said before. So this is gonna challenge me, and it's gonna help me. I feel like it's gonna help me get out of my shell, to not be so comfortable in my shyness and, you know, me being so reserved. I feel like I need to kind of let that, you know, that little girl in me who had dreams of doing certain things, it kind of is like bringing that back. And yeah, I'm very excited about this journey, you guys. You have no idea. It's going to be a lot of hard work, but I'm looking forward to it. I feel like I'm ready to do it. I'm at a place in my life where I'm sorting myself out, you know. I am trying to do best, you know, to be the best person, to be the best person that I can be, so that I can be a better mother, a better sister, a better wife, a better everything. Because I truly, truly believe that before you can be anything to anyone, you need to be the best version of yourself. And that's where I am in my life. So it just came at the right time, and I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be more excited. And I know that my mom, my late great-grandmother and my late grandmother, wherever they are, I know that they're very, very proud of me, about how far I've come. I've had a very challenging life. I've never had an easy life. Nothing was ever handed out to me. I've had to work for every single thing that I have in my life, and I'm proud of that. You know, I really am, because it just shows just how much of a resilient person that I am, how much of a hard worker I am, how much of a dreamer I am, but also, you know, I'm willing to take the necessary steps to make my dreams come true. I'm not gonna rely on anybody for that. So I'm very excited, guys, to be going through this, and I hope that all of you come along the journey with me and you support me, and you have been supporting me. I have to say thank you so much to each and every one of you for being so supportive. The messages that I've been receiving, encouraging me every step of the way, telling me how much you guys believe in me. it blew my mind. You know, I'm so humbled by it, and I'm so excited. So this is just the beginning. Still have a lot of work to do ahead of me, but I know I can do it. I know that I can surprise myself sometimes about how I can achieve things. So yeah, guys, I am the Mrs. Universe South Africa pageant. By the way, just to explain to you guys, because I know it's very confusing, the Mrs. South Africa pageant is very popular in South Africa. Like I said before, the winner of the Mrs. South Africa pageant goes on to represent South Africa at the Mrs. World. This one, on the other hand, the Mrs. Universe South Africa, the winner of this pageant goes and represents South Africa at the Mrs. Universe pageant overseas. So it is a huge opportunity. It's a great opportunity, you know. I'm looking forward to every step of the way, everything that goes along with the pageant itself. And representation matters, diversity matters. We live in South Africa. South Africa is a very diverse country, so we need to be able to represent, and I feel like it would be great for a woman of color to win the pageant and take it home and go overseas and represent, you know, the country. And this woman could be me, you know, it could be me, and I'm excited about the possibilities. But I know that it's gonna take a lot of work, a lot of dedication, and a lot of sacrifice. So, you know, there's gonna be moments where I'm gonna need a lot of support from my family, and they've been very supportive so far. So thank you guys very much for that. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna need support from you guys who keep loving me and supporting me. So this is only the beginning. We're gonna have to work very hard and take it all the way. I just wanna tell you that I'm very dedicated. I am in it to win it, and I know I can. So yeah, thank you so much guys for your support, and remember to follow my official Mrs. Universe South Africa pageant page. I will link it down below on my description if you're not following me yet. On that page you will be able to see everything that I'm getting up to, whether it's an event or preparations leading up to. So it's going to document everything about my journey to the crown, to the finale. So yeah, thank you so much guys. I will see you on my next video, and remember to stay hydrated, to stay prayed up, and to wash your hands with soap for 20 seconds, and social distancing. We need to do that in order for us to help with making sure that there are no new cases of this virus.